see, some felt because we asked Fulani not to be in our land, it doesn't really mean we hate them. We don't hate them. Well, but we don't like the bad ones. It's just like you in Rome, you behave like a Roman. You see, when you live here, nobody can live here and go to the north and start drinking ogogoro and beer in the public place. I'm sure the Ishba, what do you call their police there, we pick you up and take you to Sharia court. And that's our own argument, that this is Yoruba land. If we don't come to the north and becomes a nuisance or abuse the law in the north, we don't want any Fulani to come here and take us for granted. Because the situation now in our area is like we are indirect slavery. That's the way we say it. Because if you cannot go to school, if your crops were being destroyed, if you cannot even talk, because if you talk, the fear of prosecution is there. So already you are looking at yourself to be a slave in your land, and it's never done anywhere. So we don't have problem with the peaceful Fulanis. We don't have problem with them, because after all, Igbos are here, Hausas are here. Why shouldn't we have asked ourselves, why is everybody not talking about Hausa? The Hausas are still very familiar with the Fulanis too. Some Hausas are misbreed, some are Fulani, some are Hausas. But the question is, why is everybody not calling Hausa? We have Hausa of over 1,000 here in Ojodo. And we are living together in peace. But Fulani, the bad ones, are here and they are becoming a threat to our land. So that is why I said we don't ask for much. We want the law to take its course on every individual who does not obey the law. Yes, sir. Because you cannot come here at the deterrent of the lives of our people and think you are above the law. Nobody is above the law. Well, what happened yesterday was I was right here, and Sunday Adeyemo, popularly called Igbo, came and he said, Kabesi, I need to pay you a courtesy visit. So he came in and he said, well, that is here. He saw that we've been trying to put in our best against checking these Fulani excesses. But I want to say in the clear terms that it's all about liberation. It's not all about politics. Nobody, I personally, I love Buhari. I love Buhari very well, because he's a man of transparency, accountability, and discipline. Are you with me? But the Kingsmen, the Fulani, some of them used to come here and even abuse the privilege given to them by ruling this government. This is Ogun State. We had a former governor, former president in this state, 2 times president in this state. And I don't think, as at the time Obasanjo was the president, we don't see any indigenous of Ogun State going to the north to be creating nuisance. So for me, I stand for liberation and I stand for Sunday Igboho. I stand with him. I don't need anything government wants to give me. I stand with him. I stand with Gani Adams. I stand with Femi Falana. And I stand by the good people of Yoruba land who want liberation for our land and who don't want anybody to come from nowhere and come and make nonsense of this place. I stand with them. And I want to give a caution to any traditional rulers, no matter how place the traditional ruler is, to be careful, because the ancestors see everything we do. Don't let us sell ourselves out because of oil block or whatever nonsense they are sharing, and give our people as slaves in their land. Are you with me? So Sunday Igboho coming here is for liberation. He told me that if the government have done the necessary things, there's no point him going around to drive the Fulani away. And I want to call on the Inspector General of Police to please, as a matter of urgency, take over the full responsibility of the country more than before. I told Sunday, Igboho yesterday that, listen, by the time the police wake up from their sleep and do more than what they've been doing before, everybody should leave them to exercise their primary duty. Are you with me? So it was just because he wants the government to wake up.